Hey guys, it's me, Sprologman #1 here, and today I'm going to be doing a double review. I'm going to be reviewing the soundtrack and the movie Purple Rain. So without further ado, let's get reviewing. So let's start off with the soundtrack. So I bought the soundtrack digitally a couple weeks ago, and it is a phenomenal soundtrack. And it's got songs like Let's Go Crazy, When Doves Cry, Purple Rain. It's got so many good songs on it, and it is worth the money. I paid $10 for it, and it was totally worth it. Pretty much, like, if you guys know the band Boston, their very first album, it's phenomenal. Like, every song is awesome. Same with Purple Rain. Purple Rain is one of those albums where, like, every song is good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down all the 9 tracks and give you my opinion on them. So let's get started. So the first track is Let's Go Crazy. What a way to open up a soundtrack. It's got a really good beat, it's got really good guitar parts. Prince shreds it. Like near the end with his second guitar solo. Whew, completely smokes it. So yeah, it's real good rock tune there. The next 2 songs, like, they're kind of mellow tone from, like, compared to Let's Go Crazy and some of the other songs. It's the second song is Take Me With You. In the movie, it's when the kid is taking Apollonia a ride on his bike or whatever. And originally, the song was supposed to be on Apollonia's album with Apollonia 6. But Prince says, you know what? No, I'm just going to put it on the soundtrack because I'm Prince. No disrespect to Prince, by the way. Rest in peace. So yeah, it's like an upbeat song, but it's still kind of mellow. The third track, The Beautiful Ones, in the movie, that's when Prince sees Morris trying to interact with Apollonia, and that's what Prince is saying, do you want him or do you want me? Because I want you. So yeah, it's a little bit mellow song, but still really good. Then right after the 2 mellow songs, you got the song Computer Blue. Whoo boy! That's another rock jam right there. That song is guitar heavy. I know there's a lot of songs where, like, Prince, like, you know, shows his guitar talent or whatever. Brilliant musician. But some of the stuff he was doing on his guitar in Computer Blue, it's whoa. Him and Wendy, when they're doing the solo for it, it's like, whoa, they're playing really fast. And then right after the song, it goes right into the song Darling Nikki. And in the movie, you're thinking, like, when Prince plays the song, you're thinking, like, geez, the kid is being a real a-hole to Apollonia. Because, like, it's about Prince meeting up with a hooker or whatever. But still a really good song, and it's got a little backwards vocaling near the end. I don't know. Then right after Darling Nikki, you got the song When Doves Cry. And before I bought the soundtrack, I listened to his Greatest Hits album. And on the Greatest Hits album, it's got some good songs on it, but they put the edited versions on there. I mean, they still got Let's Go Crazy, Purple Rain, I Would Die For You, like, unedited. I know those ones for sure. But, like, with the song When Doves Cry, like, the first time I heard, like, the album version, I'm just like, Prince made his guitar cry. It's like, wow. And it's like very well composed or whatever, and all these songs like fit with the movie pretty much, especially like when Doves Cry. Even though the kid was treating Apollonia pretty bad, you could kind of see like how he was feeling about the relationship, and we'll get to that in the movie review. Then to the song "I Would Die for You," and in the movie, this is like the second to last song in the movie. You know, it's an upbeat song. You know, it's okay, in my opinion. And "Baby I'm a Star," you know, it's kind of the same thing. It's got a really good beat to it, good good writing, you know, overall good. And they had to end the soundtrack with this, "Purple Rain." They just had to, because it is such a powerful song, powerful guitar solo, powerful vocals, just overall powerful. Awesome song, and I'm glad that they put it at the end. It's my favorite song out of the entire soundtrack and movie. So overall, the soundtrack was awesome. I'd give it 4.5 stars for sure. Great job. So now to the movie Purple Rain. So what the movie Purple Rain is about, it follows the story of this man named The Kid, and it just shows his struggle from trying to become famous. And what I mean by that is like him and his band, The Revolution, they're going up against this rival band called The Time to like keep their spot in a nightclub. And there's confrontation going on between the Revolution. Like the band members are kind of unsatisfied with the music the Kid is writing, and they want to write their own stuff. And the Kid's like, "No, you're gonna perform my stuff, or you can just quit." That's his mentality, pretty much. And what makes him do this is like multiple reasons. Like he's in like a hostile home environment with his dad like abuses him and his wife and whatnot, and it's not a good home environment. And he's got to deal with people criticizing him, his music, or whatever, like the manager of the club and whatnot. And he's dealing with the up and down relationship with this girl named Apollonia. I'm not going to get into it too much, so I don't spoil it for you all. But that's what the overall premise of the movie is. So, actually, the first time I saw this, it was on VH1 Classic, and it was the censored version, and it got to like a point where I found out it was censored. I'm like, okay, I don't feel like watching this. Because I'm thinking like this is like they're not dubbing like some of the words or whatever. They're just doing the blanks or whatever. So I'm like, okay, I might watch in the future or whatever. But when Prince passed, I'm like, hey, why not check out Purple Rain? Like I've heard some good positive stuff about it. So I'm like, all right, I'll take it a watch. I'll give it a watch. And it's surprisingly really good. As I stated in the soundtrack portion, music is awesome in it. And Prince, like his performance as a kid was pretty good. Like there were some laughable moments in there. Like he made me laugh in like a serious part of the movie. I'm sure you'll know what one it is. There's a part where Prince is destroying this room. You're like, whoa! Like it gets like pretty dark like near the end. I'll just say that. And when Prince and his band performed the song "Purple Rain," like near the end, if you thought the song was powerful, you know, just as a song, wait until you get to that part in the movie. It's double as powerful. It's times 2 as powerful as what you thought it was in the soundtrack. So yeah, Prince was really good in it. The girl who plays Apollonia, you know, she was good. And Lisa and Wendy, you know, they were. To be honest, the band they didn't really talk too much. They were just playing or whatever. They were really good musicians there. But one of my two favorite characters are Morris Day and Jerome. And the reason why these two guys are like my favorite characters is because just the way that they carry themselves, like almost every scene that they're in, I was laughing a lot. Like there's a scene where the girl is like, Morris Day, you didn't call me last night. I thought we were a thing. And Morris Day looks at Jerome and is like, Jerome, take care of her. Jerome literally picks her up and throws her into a trash bin. I'm not kidding you. That's one of the more comedic moments. It was funny. And like, even though that you're laughing at them, you still know that they're a bunch of a-holes. Like near the end, Morris Day, like him and his band just got done doing a concert, and they passed the kids' dressing room, and Morris is like, hey kid, how's the family going? And when that happens, you're like, wow, you really had to say that? When you guys see the movie, you'll see why I reacted to it. I was still laughing at it, but not like comedic. You're just like, wow, this dude is a real douchebag. But yeah, overall the movie was really good. It was well paced. Yeah, if you like rock and roll and drama in the same movie, this is totally the movie for you. So, my rating for this movie, I would give it a 7.5 out of 10. Now, when I watched it, like, it was close. I couldn't really decide, if it was like between a 7 or an 8. So I just did 7.5, and it deserves that 7.5. Ultimately, if you guys want, leave a comment below of what you thought of the movie. Let me know on how I did on the review, and that would be great. So for now, my name is Super Logman #1. I'll see you guys in the near future. See ya!